Previously on the Cowboy Way, Alabama.
I miss home.
After some soul-searching, Bubba walked away from an office job in Mississippi.
So what you're saying is best for our family is that you go ahead and go back to Alabama, and me stay here in Mississippi until we figure out the next step.
And headed back with a cowboy way of life in Alabama. And though it was difficult,
I think being down here in Mississippi has kind of put somewhat of a strain on me and Bubba.
Kaylee told her father she also needed to leave Mississippi in order to be with her husband.
I love you, baby.
Misty's beef made its debut.
We raise all of our beef, and it's only the healthy cows that go into this.
And impressed a very important guest.
That is wonderful.
Booger showed Jacqueline he's committed to the married way of life by finally fixing up his bachelor pad.
Oh my goodness, Matthew!
And looking toward the future.
Well, they're dang sure a nice set of cattle. What's he wanting for them?
He said 2,000 to 2,300.
We don't know the first thing about running a restaurant.
The Cowboys got serious about their restaurant idea.
I think before we take another step forward, we've got to talk to somebody who knows what they're talking about.
And picked up some new skills along the way.
Turnip greens, french fries.
Got to cut your fried steak up?
And now, on this episode of the Cowboy Way, Bubba gets back in the saddle.
Saddle's rolling. Better. Man down, man down.
But a nasty fall makes his return short-lived. Sensing Cody needs a pick-me-up,
Well, this is kind of a surprise for Cody.
Okay.
I want a little belt that's just like Cody's.
Misty gets him a gift.
Oh my goodness.
Booger whips his wild Brahman cattle into shape. But will it be enough of an attitude adjustment to make the sell?
Hey, I hear you got some Brahma cows for sale.
I sure do.
Can we look at them?
The guys put their heads together.
What we need to do is take some time. You come up with your pitch, Bubba comes up with his pitch, I'll come up with mine. And then we pitch them to each other at the very end.
And cook up a catchy concept for their steakhouse.
What's CCS mean?
What got us all in this business?
Cattle.
Cattle. If you're gone on vacation for a week, you ever get to missing it if you're gone?
Yes, sir.
Go to craving it?
Craven Cattle Steakhouse.
After a couple of weeks of being away from Bubba, I am so happy to be back home. And after everything we've been through the past few months, I think some Bubba and Kaylee time is much deserved. But he doesn't know about the conversation I've had with my daddy, so he's in for a little surprise. Seriously, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We need a night like this for sure,
I
huh?
love anything for my queen. Give me another
Your
one.
queen?
Mm-hmm. I love you.
I love you.
These are for you.
Thank you. I love flowers. Oh. So was it like super hard with me and Andy gone or what?
I was trying to be a tough guy, but as soon as y'all left, I immediately started missing y'all.
2 weeks feels like a month, huh?
Felt like 2 weeks after the first night.
Well, so when I was in Mississippi, I sat Daddy down and I talked to him. I think the best thing for our family is for me to focus on our family and kind of take a break from Knights Marine and basically quit Knights Marine.
You quit Knights Marine?
Yeah. I wanted to wait to tell Bubba in person that I had quit the company. It's been weighing on us so heavily lately, and I wanted to see his face when he found out that we were coming home for good.
How hard was that to talk to your dad?
The decision to quit was easy on my part, but telling Dad was hard. Yeah, but it's for the best, so Dad took it well. I mean, he understands you.
Well, good.
I'm absolutely thrilled with Kaylee's decision. I know how hard it must have been for her to talk to her father. And I know the last thing she wants to do is disappoint him. But at the same time, she's doing what's best for our family, and that's what matters most.
It takes a tremendous weight off my shoulders. And it's so hard for us to communicate when you're down there and I'm at home. So now we're back home and we can get back to the old Bubba and Kaylee.
As hard as it was to leave Mississippi, it feels so good to be back home in Alabama with Bubba. It lets me know that I made the right decision. It feels so good to be home.
It feels so good to have my girls home.
Big day. I invested in a fine herd of Bremer cows, but I've got to know, how many babies am I gonna have?
So the guys and I need to go out there and get around them and drive them to the pens nice and easy.
Have them do a little bit of pregnancy checking.
You want me to pony you around just in case?
Might have to, Daddy.
Today we're working Booger's Bremer cattle, and they're wild, really wild. And it's cold this morning, so they're already gonna feel fresh. Our horses feel fresh too. You've gotta warm them up real slowly. Because if you don't warm them up slowly, they'll dump you off real quickly.
Get her off, Bubba. Hold her head up.
My horse Rousey, she can be downright rowdy. She's a little cold bag. She's one that you need to warm up before you go straight to work with her.
Grab you some bottom mane. Put your head to her, Bubba. Do it to her, Bubba. I look over and all I can see is this mare jumping around, wanting to rear up, and it become obvious real quick that Bubba's saddle wasn't tight. Stay in there, Bubba. Pick her head. She wants to buck. Let her buck. I mean, he's been in Mississippi for quite some time now, and you can tell she has not been rude. Stay with her, Bubba. Saddle's rolling. Better. Oh, good gosh. Man down, man down.
Man, I hit the ground and I knew something right away wasn't right. I've never experienced pain like this in my back before.
I'm gonna have to go see Dr. Hanson.
Bubba's no stranger to taking a spill off his horse, but he normally pops right back up and laughs it off. Booger, is Bubba all right?
He's in pretty bad shape.
I'm coming. Hang on.
He's got to get back to the chiropractor's back to kill him. He can hardly walk. He said his right leg's numb.
Lord help us.
That's all we need.
You all right, hand?
No, dude. I landed on that spot that I had, where I had ruptured that disc in my back.
You just got healed up.
I know, man, I know, and I'm freaking hurting so bad right now, I can't stand it. Next time I show up for work, y'all better have a mattress out there somewhere for me to land. Hey, don't forget get fixed up, buddy. We got this. All right, man, I appreciate it. I will, I'll let you know what's up. We gotta find some more help. We're gonna need it.
On any other day, I would just get back on my horse and ride off and go to work. You get bucked off, you get back on, that's what you do. But right now, I know something is really wrong, so that's why I'm going to the doctor.
Boy, it hurt.
Now it looks like me and you. We're gonna ease them around, knock them in the middle of that hill, put the dogs on. Whatever happens, happens. I got my dogs today. I got old Johnny here. I've got to get these cattle dog broke. The more times I dog them and drive them to these cow pens and put them through these cow pens, the better off they're gonna be, the better off I'm gonna be. Get ahead, get ahead. You can't sell cattle you can't show. So if you go out in the pasture and these cattle won't come to you and they stay off in the woods, nobody wants to buy them cattle because it's obvious right then that these things are a problem.
I'm gonna head in these woods.
Just take them all the way around the horn like they did a minute ago.
Gotcha.
Johnny, I've got to really find out what I got before I market my product for sale. Ease them out, Cody. That's all right, let them be. Johnny, dogs, come here. It's gonna be a lot more working than what I thought to get these cattle ready for a buyer.
I get to the doctor and I can barely walk. My whole right side is numb. I mean, I'm hurting everywhere. But I've been going to Dr. Hannon for quite some time now, and he's always got me fixed up. I've taken a few beatings before. That's all part of being a cowboy. But this pain that I'm dealing with right now is the most extreme pain I've ever had to deal with. I can't even put my sock on right now. Things aren't looking good. My mind's racing. How am I gonna be able to feed my horses? How am I gonna be able to pick up my baby girl? Inside, I'm starting to panic.
See on the film here, Bubba?
Right.
That little pie-shaped bone there, that's your sacrum, tailbone. Not the little tip, but the whole sacrum itself, and you can see that nice clean breakthrough there.
Oh my.
Here's the problem with the tailbone. It's not like a leg where you just put it in a cast. It doesn't work that way. The tailbone is one, there's not a whole lot you can do from casting or bracing. I want you to go over to the drugstore, and I want you to get one of those, they're called donut pillows, and you're gonna have to start sitting on that for a little while. Okay. You're not gonna get comfortable, that's it.
A broken sacrum? Never does a cowboy want to hear the words broken, unless it's pertaining to a horse.
Oh, man.
Coming up.
I don't know, we just got to figure out what we're gonna do with this restaurant.
What we need to do is take some time. You come up with your pitch, Bubba comes up with his pitch, I'll come up with mine, and then we pitch them to each other at the very end.
The cowbell does this, you come.
No. You start ringing that cowbell, you ain't gonna get nothing. That's how that's gonna work. Can you get better already? I can't deal with this.
Easy, Mama. Come around, cattle.
That's Bubba?
Come on, Bubba.
Hey, man, what you doing?
You alive?
Good news is I'm still breathing.
Okay.
The bad news is I have completely broken it's called a sacrum. I have broke it completely in half.
I'm not really for sure what part of the body the sacrum is. Sounds like a fancy way of saying Bubba broke his behind.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I can barely walk right now.
Being a cowboy is one of the best jobs you can have, but can also be one of the most dangerous. And that's something I forget from time to time. You know, Bubba might be hurt, but I'm just glad it's not life-threatening. All right, buddy, go home, though, and get you some rest.
All right, man.
Well, only one thing to do is go get after it. Now that we got the cattle in the pens, we got to get them to go down the chute into the squeeze chute. And that's the machine we have that holds them still so I can pregnancy check them. This is a three-man operation. But now that Bubba's out, we're gonna have to do what we can do. All right, ready on the chute? We got to get the cattle to the squeeze chute. That's Cody's job. He's bringing them from the back. He's gonna send them to us. See that cow with them black eyes? Now, if she comes at you, she'll take the gate in you with her, okay? If I say go, don't mean just climb the fence. I mean, get up top.
I lost my hat. You done got me flustered.
I see that.
Apparently, I didn't know what I was getting myself into this morning. Booger's talking like we're about to get killed out here. Heck, we're already down one cowboy this morning, and I ain't fixing to sacrifice my mind, body, and spirit so he can make a little change. You ready?
Yeah, buddy, come on. There's one.
There's one. Booger, I thought you said you had them gentle down some. I just opened the gate and she about run me over. Woo! You don't get behind them and push them, you get in front of them and run.
That's right. All right, send some stock, Harris. Since I bought these cattle for one lump sum, I don't really know how many of these cattle are bred and how many of them's open. A bred cow's where they're pregnant. And an open cow, she's not pregnant. I've got to pregnancy check all these cattle. That way I'll know exactly what I have before I try and sell them. Just right, just right. Hey, listen, all the open cows, we're just gonna put an X on their tag.
My hat, you done got me
That'll
flustered.
work, that'll work. Bubba not being here today is really putting a kink in our schedule. It takes two men bringing them from the back. Here I am having to pregnancy check and get back here and help Cody bring them. Where you going, son? Are you gonna spoil that cow jumping off the fence every time she looks at you? Get at it. There's one cow in here that really don't want to play the game. She has real black around her eyes and a big set of horns.
Don't get now, you crazy thing.
She has stood there till she's the very last one. When she's the very last one, she has to do all the thinking for herself. She can't just go with a herd and follow somebody else. Come on, Brammer cow.
Hey, Brammer.
Look at her, she's hunting a hole. Hey, cow.
Keep talking to her.
Come on, cow.
She's backing all the way out the chute.
There we go.
What the heck? I just assume go up there and work the chute. You come back here and pen the cattle.
My new name, the Brammer Tamer.
You got a lot more work to do on them cattle before you get them gentle enough to sell. In my opinion, if you're gonna sell them just to a farmer, he can't handle these cows.
Nobody's gonna buy them the way they are, but they're dang sure a good set of cows. And they can make some serious money.
This is a nice cow deal, no doubt, man. But you got a lot of irons in the fire. And heck, we got the restaurant. We can't even agree on what the main theme is.
You're right, there's a lot going on, especially with these cows. And now Bubba's hurt, so that's one more thing we got to contend with. That's gonna put more work on our plate.
Bubba being hurt not only affects the cattle company, it also affects our restaurant idea. I mean, this is something we're supposed to be doing together, something we're supposed to work at together, and he's hurt now.
But the problem is, every time we get together, you're over here wanting to do one thing, I'm wanting to do another, and Bubba's, he's got some other ideas, and we just kind of keep having an influence on each other. I don't know, we just got to figure out what we're gonna do with this restaurant.
What we need to do is take some time, separate for a minute, and come up with our ideas. You come up with your pitch, Bubba comes up with his pitch, I'll come up with mine, and then we pitch them to each other at the very end.
So you want me to come up with my own pitch?
Yeah, pretend I'm a fat cat banker, and I'm fixing to write you a check if it's really good.
I like that.
I've had a lot of brilliant ideas in my day. This might be one of the best. Right now, with Bubba being hurt, we can't all three be together all the time talking about it. So we need to come up with our own plan and then pitch it to one another. If we're gonna do this thing right, we need to do it wholeheartedly.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Well, had a little problem this morning.
What happened?
It was cool this morning. Rousey was fresh. And, I got her saddled up and crawled up on her, backed her up a few steps, and I knew she was gonna buck. She went to bucking, and about the time she kind of calmed down, I rode her out. My saddle started sliding over to the side, and I had no choice but to try to get out of it as quick as I could. And when I did, I landed on that spot that I had worked on so long, And I thought I ruptured a disc in my back, but I didn't. I completely broke my sacrum.
What? I'm just completely thrown off by this. We don't usually have to deal with the injury this severe.
What do you do for that?
I'm not supposed to do anything, which is really terrible because we got a lot of stuff going on right now. I've got 200 acres of grass I still need to plant. I can't get in the tractor. I got that excavator. I was trying to clean up our yard and get everything situated here. Boys are working all them Bremer cows and boogers, and I just had to leave them empty-handed. I was hurting so bad I had to leave right then and there. I knew something was wrong. I can take pain very good, but I knew that something was broke. I left Mississippi to come back to Alabama to start cowboying again. And all of a sudden, I get injured, and now I can't ride a horse for several weeks. I know everything happens for a reason, but right now I'm struggling to find the reason why all this has happened. I really can't do anything except be weighted on hand and foot.
Oh, lucky you.
Coming up.
We came to order a belt. This is kind of a surprise for Cody.
Okay.
I want a little belt that's just like Cody's.
That's fine. We done Cody's. We can do another one in a smaller size.
Exactly.
Every time me and the guys get together to go over the restaurant deal, we get nothing accomplished. So I decided the best thing for us to do is to go our separate ways for a couple days, come up with our pitch, and then pitch it to each other. Of course, I already know they're gonna go with mine, but fair is fair. Let's give them a chance.
Let's go see Dada. You want to? Dada.
Hey.
How's it going over there?
Me, Booger, and Bubba are all brainstorming. We're all getting our little pitch together that we're gonna pitch to each other and come up with an idea. And what do you think?
What is CC?
Craving Cattle, that's the brand.
I like it.
Craving Cattle Steakhouse. Once you have a name, it's like the stars align. Everything just falls into place. Craving Cattle. It just rolls off your tongue. Or like a good steak, it just melts in your mouth. Craving Cattle. Like when people go to a steakhouse,
That's what
they want to eat steak, but they want to eat a cow. So they're craving cattle.
Craving Cattle's pretty catchy.
Come here, Carter Harris. You help draw. Come here. He gets a pencil.
You can do it. I see you sticking your tongue out. Are you excited? Yeah. Oh.
I'm just letting him move his hand.
Oh. Let Mommy see. That's great.
I really want this restaurant to be successful. This could be a very lucrative business for us. This would be another block to add to our legacy to one day give our little boy. I gotta draw some more. I'm gonna win this.
Why is it a competition?
Everything in life is a competition. Even on teams, the quarterback has to compete with the second-string quarterback.
Oh, gosh. We're gonna go.
All right, love y'all.
Love you, too.
Now I got my inspiration. All I gotta do is get my pitch.
How you feeling?
How's it look like I'm feeling?
Rough? I got you some stuff that'll help.
I took a nasty spill on my horse and broke my sacrum bone, and the doctor's orders are for me to take it easy. The only thing I'm riding right now is a recliner and a few pillows.
Check this one out. It's cute, obviously.
Cute?
The chiropractor said you needed something like soft and cushiony, so you could take this wherever you go and you can
I'm not
sit on
taking
it.
that thing with me anywhere. I'm a cowboy. I'm not gonna walk around with something that looks like a next door neighbor's poodle or something.
How soft it is. It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
That's all I need is for Booger and Cody to walk in, see me laying here with this big, fluffy, girly pillow. I'd never hear the end of it.
This morning when I got dressed, I managed to find something that I need to keep with me. That way, in case you get a little too far away and I need something, I can...
No way. Give me that.
The cowbell does this, you come.
No.
Just
You
make
start
sure.
ringing that cowbell, you ain't gonna get nothing. That's how that's gonna work. Look at her crazy bedhead.
Oh, hey, hey, sweet baby. We come sit with Dad.
She doesn't feel like she has fever anymore, so that's good.
Hey, look what Daddy's got.
What's that?
Pretty soon when you get older, I'll hand this down to you. That way you can get Mama's attention. But go get us something to eat, honey, if you don't mind.
Bubba's gonna have a heck of a lot more than a broken sacrum if you don't get that cowbell out of my face.
You got that food ready yet or what? Make sure it's hot now. I don't want it cold.
Yeah. Can you get better already? I can't deal with this.
We're only a couple days into this.
I know, but
This is gonna be a long process.
You can't take advantage of the situation, though.
I'm not taking advantage of the situation.
Okay, all right. Jeez.
Hi, you're out of your seat. Are you ready?
Oh, we're ready.
Are you ready? Cody's been a little down in the dumps lately, feeling like work is all consuming, like he's not getting enough time with Carter. So I thought I'd get him a little gift, just to show him how much of an amazing father he is, how much we love him, and how proud we are of our family.
Hey, buddy.
Say hi, Uncle
You say
Howard.
hello?
Mr. Howard is a local leather craftsman. I've known him my entire life, and I actually call him my Uncle Howard. And I've come to him to make the perfect gift for Cody. We came to order a belt for my little man.
What you want on it?
Well, this is kind of a surprise for Cody.
Okay.
I want a little belt that's just like Cody's.
All right.
So we want to say God is love.
Okay.
And they have the same initials, so we want CH on it too.
Okay. That's fine. We done Cody's. We can do
Yeah.
another one in a smaller size.
Exactly. The very first time I met Cody, the one thing that set him apart was on the back of his belt. It said, God is love. And I truly believe that that's one of the things that led us to become a couple. And having a belt made for Carter that's identical to that one makes it that much more precious. I think it'd be a nice surprise for Cody because it's just kind of a way of telling him that, oh, I'm gonna cry.
It's okay.
This belt is just like a way of showing Cody that I'm proud of who he is, and I hope and pray that he's just as good as his dad.
There's no doubt in my mind that Carter will be a good man just like his dad.
Cody and Carter are my everything in life. And we're working really hard to build a legacy for Carter to inherit. And I really want Cody to know how proud we are to call him ours and how happy I am to raise this son with him.
Say bye-bye.
You ready? You're gonna have a surprise for Daddy.
All right, bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Let's go.
You too.
Bye. I think Daddy's gonna like it more than Carter.
Probably so.
We have a good daddy, huh, Carter?
That was a yes.
Coming up.
This mama cow's freaking out. She don't know we're just here to help the cat. If she would give us just a minute, we'd be more than happy to give him his medicine and be gone. How we gonna do this? I haven't seen Bubba since he had his accident the other day. And man, when you're a cowboy, it's hard to just lay up in the house. I don't care if you're hurt or not. I'm gonna stop by, check on him, and see if I can help out.
Come in.
What are you doing?
About the only thing I can do, partner.
Bad shape, ain't you?
Yeah, bud, I'm having a hard time getting around. What you got there?
Matthew sent you something.
Oh man, that was sweet of him.
He drew you a picture. Here you are on your horse.
There I am on the horse, and then here I am all busted up, bruised up after I fell off of him.
The timing of this injury couldn't be worse. I mean, we have a lot of big jobs coming up, not to mention this restaurant we're trying to do right now. I can barely get up and walk around without being in pain.
Besides me being hurt right now and being down and out where I can't help you guys, and heck, it's hard for me to even get out there and go feed them horses, you know, water them and check on them. I really am hurting pretty bad.
Yeah, golly. You in that bad shape?
I don't know.
I'd be more than happy to help you. When one of us gets hurt, that affects all of us. But hey, it's time to step up the plate and help him out, because that's what friends are for. That's the cowboy way, and that's just what we do.
I really appreciate Booger coming over and offering to help me out since I'm down and out and can't do anything. You know, he could be the biggest goofball in the world, but when a man's in need, Booger's right there, and he's always been that way.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thank
No problem. Get on out of here. Let me get the gate for you. You ready, Frank? Yeah, buddy. We'll go down to the doctor's on some of them calves. I've been having a lot of trouble with them scours.
How many you reckon you got on the ground this morning?
I don't know. They've been calving every day. Biggest problem I'm facing right now with these Bremer cattle is the calves are getting scours. Scours is like bacteria. It gets in a calf's gut. It's kind of like E. coli, and they'll die from it if you don't get it cured. Any other cattle you could probably ease out there, catch a calf, get him doctored. These old Bremer mamas, they pretty feisty.
They know something's up.
I got my buddy Frankie helping me out here today. Frankie's the man. I mean, he's a bullfighter for a living. Perfect man you need on your team, because you never know when old Bremer mama's gonna get after you. We'll get some cues, pull them out there towards that hill and see if we can't bushwhack a calf if he needs it. Yeah, buddy. Out here look like a greyhound after a rabbit when I'm by myself.
Well, we'll be like a pack of beagles today.
Since these mama cows are only used to seeing me around, I'm gonna have Frankie just stay in the truck. I'm only gonna need him in case I need a distraction. Because if he gets out and scares them, they're only gonna run. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, babies. Heck, so far so good. These cows ain't nearly as skittish as they was a few weeks ago. I'm standing right in the middle of them while they're eating their snack. Okay, we ain't got that far in our relationship yet. That's cool, though. We'll get better. We'll work on it. All right. Maybe some of them ain't ready to be friends yet, but at least they're sort of tolerating me being here. There's one calf in there I wanted to look at. There's one of them's a red, motley-faced calf. I seen him right over there. I know he looked puny. I ain't never doctored him before. Maybe he'll come up and I can get a better look at him. There's a calf of the scours. I've got to get that calf called and get him away from his mama so I can doctor him. Keep walking straight ahead, Frank, so this cow stepped out of the way. Come to you. That's him. He don't look sick, but he is. See if you can... Come on, now, play. Hey, Bubba. How we gonna do this? Hey, whooping. We gotta doctor this cat. Hey, whoop. Let me see if I can get her off of it. Hey, hey. This mama cow's freaking out. She don't know we're just here to help the calf. If she would give us just a minute, we'd be more than happy to give him his medicine and be gone. Quit now. Hey, Whoopie. Got her? We got the calf and the mama away from the herd. Now we're able to give the calf his medicine. We give him 2 different antibiotics. Maybe that'll get in there, get the scour stopped, get him back to eating and drinking, so he'll make it. All right, we done? Ready, Frankie? Whew. These Bremer cows ain't no joke, but I guess if they was easy to deal with, everybody would have some. But hey, when I make that money off the big sale, it's gonna all be worth it. Well, that cow's a heck of a mama cow, ain't she?
Yeah, she's dang sure covered one up.
She didn't want to hurt us, but at the same time, she didn't want you to mess with that calf either. Hey, bud, look what Mom done. Look. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Mommy done decorated Dad's truck. Huh?
Huh? Borrow you.
Come on.
Come here.
Oh, my goodness.
Misty brings us out in the pasture, and she's got my truck all decorated and pretty. It's just, I love it. There's nothing better than having a little downtime to be able to spend with my family.
Look, he likes your belt.
He does. You want that, boy? I remember when I was a kid, Mr. Bubba, the man who we bought this land from, when we had a little jackpot open, I bet there wasn't 6 guys in it. And I won it. I was about, maybe 9, 10 years old.
That's a big deal.
It wasn't nothing fancy, but it was mine. I still got it.
Check him out playing with it. You see that?
Daddy earned that one, bud.
Here.
What you got?
I cannot wait to see Cody's reaction when he sees the belt I had made for Carter.
You want to help Dad? Come here. Grab that. You don't want to help? Well, you always helping with stuff.
I mean, Carter's sitting here playing with Cody's belt. Cody's over here reminiscing about the first buckle he ever won. This was the best gift to give Cody.
Oh my goodness. Look at that, Carter. That's your first belt buckle. You like it?
Look at the back, Dad.
Babe, I love it. Oh my. You see that, buddy?
What do you think?
God is love. Daddy wears that same belt. You know, if you're gonna be a cowboy, and I know Carter's gonna be, he's gotta have a belt. He's gotta have a hat to be able to play the part. And for her to do that, it really touches my heart. Maybe it really means the world to me, you doing that. It's small things like that.
Well, you mean the world to us.
I know, but just how busy we are and all the things we got going, I don't express it as much as I should. I really do love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Coming up.
Booger, I'm pretty aware of what Brahma cows are worth. We've been looking online at them.
That's right.
$2,400, that's my offer.
Somebody to bust tables.
I've been laid up for a few days, and us guys are trying to come up with ideas for the restaurant. With me not being able to do any physical labor, all I can do is sit around and think. It's got my mind rolling, and the ideas are just pouring in.
Bubba,
Yeah.
what is all this stuff you have in this house?
Well, I went shopping.
For what?
I've got to get some decorations for this steakhouse that me and Cody and Booger are gonna do. I want to make it look classy, but ranchy.
Classy but ranchy.
That's right.
You want your daddy?
Come on, come see Daddy.
I'm so glad that Bubba has something to occupy his mind. It is so unlike him to be stagnant and lazy. So this old restaurant idea they're brewing up is perfect, and I am behind it 100%.
Here.
Okay, well, do you want my help?
Of course I do. I always want your help.
I think we could like really do good at this.
See, I've already got a couple things. And I need, you can help me with some of this.
Ribeye,
Bone-in, T-bone, all your major steaks.
This is
filet.
like this is your menu, huh?
Just to start with, I mean, this is just a smidgen of what the menu's gonna be like.
Okay.
But Gap's probably not that good of a.
Calm down, calm down. Yeah, I don't like Gap Steakhouse.
What else will we call it?
Why would you not? Fake Cattle Steakhouse?
Triple Cowboy Steakhouse.
Triple Cowboy. Okay.
How about Ranch Hand Steakhouse?
Ranch.
Here, hold her. I can't tote her and do this at the same time. Thank you. I know the name of the restaurant is important, but to me, the most important thing is ambiance. I want people to walk in our restaurant and feel like they're treating themselves. Heck, we could call it Treat Yourself Restaurant.
So your goal is for it to be classy and ranchy at the same time?
I don't know, I just want it to have like some rustic lighting. Kind of like candles
Candlelight?
lit. Yeah, like candles lit.
I think that would be cool.
You
So
know.
like you want a dim environment?
Mm-hmm.
Like warm and cozy?
Yep.
Music playing or no music playing? I say no.
I don't know about all that. I don't really like the music playing because then you don't get to sit there and talk with your family or who's sitting next to you, you know,
Exactly.
thinking about the music that's going on.
So what's the inside decor gonna be?
Cowboy stuff. Seriously, don't you like all this stuff that I got?
I mean, some of your inspiration you got going on is too much. Like the gaudy cowboy and those horns and that dang horse head you got right there. That needs to go back to the store. It's a rainbow horse. What does that even mean?
Well, I can take it all back, you know,
too
that's no
much.
problem. But I like the mason jars, they got to stay.
I like the mason
because that's
jars.
classy.
I wouldn't call that classy.
Or rustic.
Maybe.
I have a feeling that these guys are gonna work themselves into a tizzy if they keep focusing on the little details of all this. I mean, shouldn't they focus on something important like food?
I love you and all your gaudiness. But I'm gonna put Andy down, okay?
Okay, honey.
Give me a kiss.
Hey, Robert.
I'm loading up to go out and feed the cattle like I do every morning. Lo and behold, there my buddy Robert pulls up. He's a local rancher. He'll probably be interested in these cattle of mine.
Hey, Booger, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, Robert?
Not much, man. Hey, I hear you got some Bremen cows for sale.
I sure do.
Can we look at them?
Yeah, man. I'm just fixing to go feed them right now if you want to come on.
Yeah, shoot ya.
Just hop in right there, Robert.
All right.
Clear you out of spot.
I'll do it.
Robert's interest in these cattle could be a good thing for me. More calves are being born, and I'm starting to run out of room for these cattle. I think it's about time to move them on down the road. Time to make some money.
Step out right here and check them out.
All right.
Come on, girls. Come on, baby. Come on, girls. Come on, baby.
How many head do you have now?
There's right at 57. There's 7 of them's open, so there's gonna be 50 breds and pairs in their cabin every day. I tell you what, they're a really nice set of cows, and I would not be selling them if I had a place to keep them long term. But this place right here is only gonna keep them for a few months.
Well, we just purchased 200 acres south of 87, and in about 4 years, my wife's gonna retire, and she wanted to get into some cattle, so what are you asking for them, man?
Well, I got all the breds and pairs at $2,500.
Man, they pretty.
When you got bred cattle, that's pregnant cattle. When you have pairs, they come as a pair, a mom and a baby. If Robert's looking to really grow his herd, he'll want the pairs and the bred cattle, and it'll be a great investment for him.
Booger, I'm pretty aware of what Bremen cows are worth. We've been looking online at them.
That's right.
$2,400, that's my offer.
What do you think, you'd want the open cows?
No, just the bred and pairs.
Pairs and the breds. Well, I'm pretty easy to trade with. I tell you what, I'll do $2,450.
That sounds good, I appreciate that.
You know, Mr. Robert wants these cattle for $100 a head less than what I'm asking. But hey, I don't see why we can't just compromise and meet in the middle. I've always had a motto, never be greedy. A good, honest reputation in the cattle business, that's what it's all about. Hey, you're in the cow business now.
I'm excited, I'm excited.
Coming up.
What are you doing?
What do you think here, boys?
Looks like you got a bunch of junk on the
Look
back
like
of
you
your
cleaned
truck.
out your closet.
What more proof do you need for farm to table? I mean, you seeing the animal that you're eating while you're eating it.
This cow right here, I personally wrote this old cow.
First up, Bubba Thompson.
Today, we're pitching each other the ideas for the restaurant. All the ideas we've created, we've put together, what we like to see in our restaurant.
This is my theme. This is the decor that I'm thinking about doing. It's not only Western, but it's classic. Got a little bit of burlap, got some horseshoes, make it a little Western. Classy, comfortable chairs. When the waiter comes by, he's gonna bring you your bread and your roll in these really nice baskets. You know, fellas, when you go to a restaurant and you get done eating, a lot of times in your to-go bag or with your check, they give you like a peppermint or a little thin mint. We wanna do something a lot nicer. We don't wanna do something that cheap. I wanna give them truffles, chocolate truffles.
Truffles? Are they them fancy chocolates that cost an arm and a leg?
Do you think that you would appeal to the average, just hard-working American with a really classy typesetting like that?
I mean, absolutely. This isn't a get off of work at 5 o'clock and go eat at 5:15 type of place. This is a go home and take a shower, get your wife dressed up, and let's come eat something fancy. Sit down and have a good meal. I think my presentation's solid. I mean, who doesn't want to sit down to a beautiful steak dinner with a nice white tablecloth and a vase of beautiful red roses?
What are you doing?
What do you think here, boys?
I see you look like you got a bunch of junk on the
Look
back
like you
of your
cleaned
truck.
out your closet.
Don't you like it? It's the atmosphere. That's the big deal. It's atmosphere. It's all about atmosphere. Bubba, I really don't agree with the elegant look that you come up with. I want a place that everyone can come eat at, feel at home. Have a little bit of the outdoor look. Have some ducks, maybe some deer. Look at these cow heads. Huh?
I think it's very obvious that Booger doesn't have a clue what he is talking about.
These are old cows. These cows here tell a story. This cow right here, I personally wrote this old cow.
What more proof do you need for farm to table? I mean, you seeing the animal that you're eating while you're eating it.
What do you think?
I mean, I like the presentation, but I think it's just a little bit too, what would be the word, morbid. But I don't think it's fit to be at a restaurant.
I think Bubba's done gone soft.
Simplicity sells, okay? I wanted the theme for our restaurant to be more of a simple theme. If you think about it, we live a very simple and rewarding way of life. This don't seem like much, it's very simple, but doesn't feel inviting.
What's CCS mean?
CCS. Now you brought me to the best point. CCS. What got us all in this business?
Cattle.
Cattle. If you're gone on vacation for a week, you ever get to missing it if you're gone?
Yes, sir.
Go to craving it?
Yes, sir.
Just kind of just...
I think I can say what that is right there, CCS.
What?
Craven Cattle Steakhouse.
Craven Cattle.
It tells our story. I mean, it tells a story.
I like that now.
I never thought I'd say this, but Cody, he sure has impressed me today. He's obviously put a lot of thought into this. He's even come up with a catchy name. I think between his ideas and mine, we're really on to something here. But Booger, well, put him in charge of the kiddie menu.
I'm gonna need y'all's help on this, because I'm no artist at all. So I was thinking of something kind of like that. Just something tells a story.
I like that.
Cody,
I like that.
Cody, I gotta tell you something, man. I gotta tell you. You have sold me on your presentation.
That's pretty good right there, buddy.
I like it, Cody. I think you've outdone yourself, bud.
You know old Bubba and Booger, they know a good thing when they see it. They know I'm younger than them, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty darn sharp. And when it comes to the restaurant business or pretty much anything in life, I know what's best.
I mean, everything you've got sitting right there is nice. They're gonna be thinking, man, you go up there to CCS, up there to Craven Cattle Steakhouse, man, he says, you'll enjoy the food, you'll enjoy the atmosphere. When word of mouth gets out, there'll be more people coming to Craven Cattle Steakhouse.